I'm Larry Marble. Thanks for listening to us on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you by D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle and Company, Corpus. The grains were all lower for a while Thursday morning, but they all rallied from their lows, with only soybeans closing 2 cents higher, with corn closing down by 2, KC wheat down by 8. The markets rolled by the uncertainty surrounding the Ukraine export corridor and what will be Russia's next move following Putin's sharp criticism of shipments and destination. Big crop report for USDA on Monday. Generally, the trade expects the government to trim the corn yield and overall corn production. Soybean yield production likely to be unchanged to higher. The potentially smaller corn crop is countered in the market by a threat of diminished export potential by the weak economies, particularly the Communist Chinese and the European Union. John Tuggle is going to be out of the office on Friday, but as always, he said he's as close as the phone, and that phone number is 1-800-2-TUGGLE, Tuggle and Company Corp. We're on the line with Jody Fry from Producers in Cargyle, San Angelo. Jody, how did the cattle sale go?
Went pretty good. Got better numbers than the week before. We had 930 head today compared with last week's sale. Calling these calves and yearlings kind of weak to $2 lower. Still very good demand on these better quality offerings, just lower in places today. Slaughter cows and bulls, much the same, kind of weak to $2 lower. Most of the decline would come on the thinner flesh cows on today's market. Bred cows and pairs, sold those steady to higher. Best demand for those young heavy bred cows and some uniform groups of young cow-calf pairs. Better quality steers, 400 to 600 pounds from 140 all the way up to a high of 210, mostly 155 to 185. Better quality heifer calves, 400 to 600 pounds from 130 up to a high of near 185, mostly 140 to 160. Slaughter cows average to high yielding from 60 to 78. Still had some of the highest yielding slaughter cows from 80 to a high of 88. Thinner or lower yielding type cows, not as many of those today, from 38 to 58. Slaughter bulls average to high yielding from 80 to 95. Some of the highest yielding slaughter bulls from $1 all the way up to $1.15. Bred cows and 2-year-olds average to better quality. That'd be your baby tooth and your good solid mouth bred cows from $7.50 to a high of $12.50. Cow-calf pairs, baby tooth and good solid mouth pairs, $8.50 to $12.50. Did have a couple of choice sets of cow-calf pairs, bigger calves at side, that traded from $1,300 to a high of $1,500 a pair.
What do you think for next week, Jody?
I look for more stock. We had around that 4,500 sheep and goats after the Labor Day holiday. So I'm looking for another 1,000 or more, at least 5,500 or more on Tuesday. And we know of some calf consignments already coming for next Thursday. So should have well over 1,000 head of cattle next Thursday.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
You bet. Any of us at the office, 325-653-3371. My mobile phone's 234-7895.
Y'all have a good weekend. I'll talk to you next week.
You too, Larry. Thank you.
Neighbor, let's take a look at meat movement from yesterday. We'll begin with the national pork carcass cutout value, 71 weeker at 102.44. Federally inspected hog slaughter was 10,000 head above the same week last year, estimated at 1.446 million head through Thursday. Neighbor, as we move toward the beef side of the equation, we see that wholesale prices were lower in the afternoon, tightening the spread to $21.97. The choice was down $3.33. The select dropped by $1.47. Federal slaughter, 385,000 head through Thursday, compared to 366,000 head during the same week last year. As we look toward livestock sales, neighbor, it looks like Thursday's cash market had trades mostly $1 higher, 141 in the south and 142 to 145 in the north. Neighbor, there's your meat moves for Thursday. We're on the line with Ken Jordan Cattle Auction. We had a sale in San Saba. Ken, how was it?
You bet, Larry. Ended up having a real good sale, right at 1,000 head of cattle. Had some decent rain throughout, like I said, the last 2 or 3 weeks, and you had some this week. Kind of slowly runs down a little bit. A lot of green grass is coming on, so that's really helping everybody hold on to a few more of these cattle. As a whole, I thought the market continued upward with stocker steers today, selling right at $5 higher. Stocker heifers are probably $5 to $10 higher today. Feeder steers were $3 higher. We had a group of 4 steers weighed 700 pounds a day at $1.88, right at $1,360. I thought overall the feeder heifers are probably $5 higher, with the group of 25 heifers, really, really good ones, weighed 606 in that deal, brought $1.68, right at $1,018 and change on those. I thought overall the Packer bulls were steady, cows were steady to maybe $2 lower. Pairs and bred cows were in good demand on a very steady market, Larry. Overall, very, very strong sale.
What do we anticipate for Mason Monday?
We got a pretty good run coming in. Stocker feeder sale coming in. That'll be our September stocker feeder sale. Got several groups of calves that'll be there. I think we could be running that anywhere 900 to 1,200 heads, something like that. The weather's supposed to be pretty good too. Looks like it over the week.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Ken.
You bet. Give us a call. Area code 325-372-5159. Also go to our website at jordancattle.com for more information and some of our upcoming sales, Larry.
We appreciate it, and we'll talk to you Sunday evening.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Maybe this portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, the Robstown location, 361-767-7473, pipemovers.com, pipe, steel, and fencing, the Robstown location. We're on the line with Kenny Mingus from Milam County Livestock Auction. Cameron, Kenny, how's the sale going to go on Friday?
Well, it looks pretty good, Larry. Tagging on about 1,200 right now. I'm thinking I put out we're going to have 12 to 1,500, but we're going to sure have the 12. We got it now. So, that 1,500 could be, we could have 16 maybe. Depends on what else comes in tonight,
Right.
So out of that mix, probably about 250 cows.
All right. Keeper kind of cows, packing kind of cows. What do we got?
Some of both. There's a little set of just good little crossbred cows here. There's about 20 of them. Most of them are 3 to 5 years old. Most of them are 4 to 6 months bred. Just some little ranching cows. Not the fanciest in the world, but pretty good kind for anybody. There's those, just a handful of pairs. About 3 pair off that deal. That'll be young. And so then we got some pretty good consignments of calves, 40 from one, 50 or 60 from another. Quality's pretty good on the cattle. And got a little bit of everything. Got some cattle with a little condition scattered through here, up to some really good knife cut fleshy steers. A few weaned cattle scattered through it also.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Kenny Mingus.
You bet. Catch us here at the office Monday through Wednesday at 254-697-6697. Follow us on our webpage at milamcountylivestockauction.com or catch us on Facebook.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you. Have
Bye-bye.
a good one.
MG Building Materials, 5 retail locations all over South and Central Texas from the Hill Country to the Gulf Coast. Perfect if you're a contractor or a homeowner. The smallest home improvement job to the largest commercial project, MG's positioned to help everyone. MGBuildingMaterials.com. San Antonio, Corpus, Pleasanton, Kerrville, and Uvalde. Always on the web, MGBuildingMaterials.com. MG's 5 retail centers there to help you at MGBuildingMaterials.com.
We're on the line with Leroy Kruger. Leroy, how's the bull business?
Oh, just kind of rocking along here, Larry. We're going to be going up north here in another week and be looking at some bulls. Try to find a few fresh ones. I got those good Hereford bulls standing up there. I'm going to go by and take a look at them, figure out when I'm going to bring them in here. They'll be 2.5-year-olds. We got some 3-year-old Charolais bulls here and a few Herefords and some 2-year-old Angus bulls. Got some couple of them clubby kind of bulls here for main composites,
Right.
And all them bulls standing around here at the house. And like I say, we're going to be headed up in about a week, going up there to look around and see what we can locate. Kind of figure out if people are going to stay in business or a lot of them got out or what's happening,
Right.
They're really dry up north, too. I talked to some of my contacts up there, friends. They're pretty tough up there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, it is. I saw the Platte River, and there wasn't any water in it. So, yeah. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Let's catch you on the mobile at 830-570-0660.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Have a great one.
You too. Bye-bye. We're on the line with Stephen from D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Stephen, I need to weigh a bunch of pigs, and I understand that you've got some hog scales.
Yes, sir, we sure do, Larry. 58 SX hog scales from WW Paul. They are going to come with a beam and poise and 2 bifold doors. Really easy to work.
Tell us how to get a hold of you.
You can reach me at 830-379-7340, extension 161.
We've been with Stephen from D&D. Go to ddtexasoutfitters.com for more information. We're on the line with Josh Tilk, Karn City Auction Company. Josh, how's the sales shaping up for this week?
Well, we're coming off the Labor Day holiday, and everybody got some good rain. I know the hay balers are moving around this week, and football's kicking off. So I think we're going to have a modest run. We put about 160 head of good blackle in there today, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. I know of another good string coming of Charolais cattle, and going to be a little lighter on cows for a while, but it's September, so the fall run's going to be building up.
Good. Your sheep and goat run ought to be okay, shouldn't it?
Yes, sir. I expect that to ramp up. up also this month, probably toward the end of it. But we've been seeing a good run of 100 to 225 sheep and goats as well.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Josh Tilkey.
If you can use any of our many services, trucks, trailers, hauling, cattle catching, order buying, call us here at the barn, 830-780-3382, or on the cell, 830-623-2855.
And the motto down there?
Long live Cowboys, Larry.
We'll talk to you after the sale.
Thank you and good night.
Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm brought to you by PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. Pipe, valves, or fittings, plates, sheet, channel, beam, culverts, purlins, fencing, and supplies. They now stock new pipe and casings. Find them again. PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. We're on the line with Rodney Butler, Beeville Livestock. Rodney, how's the Friday sale looking?
Oh, we're tagging on a little over 150 head. So I imagine whatever we get in the morning, I imagine we'll get another 50 at least, 200, maybe 250. Mostly calves, very few cows. I think we only have like 8 cows. Got some bigger heifer yearlings in, a couple of bulls, and the rest are all calves. And we got some good calves to sell tomorrow, sir.
Good. That'll be for the Friday sale in Beeville. Rodney Butler, tell everybody how to contact you.
Yeah, if I can help you market your cattle, call me at 361-358-1727, or you can call me on my mobile, 645-5002.
We appreciate it, Rodney Butler. Thank you.
Thank you and take care.
Ranch rodeos are always good fun, and on the line with me today is Russell Garza with the Family Ranch Rodeo Fest set for October the 1st in Comfort. Hello, Russell.
Larry, thanks for having me on today. It's good to be here. We'd like to invite teams from all over South Texas and the Hill Country to enter our ranch rodeo. It's got an 80% payout, added money, nice buckles and awards, and money for the top hand and top horse. So you are correct. We are set for the Family Ranch Rodeo Fest October 1st in Comfort.
I understand all the teams are going to like this because the format is just 4 head of cattle.
That is correct. They'll load 1, mug 1, and pin 2. So we'll have 2 long goes and a short go, bringing back our top 3 teams.
Russell, tell us how to get more information.
Larry, that's pretty easy. You can go to our website, ranchrodeo.org, or you can give me a call at 210-218-1756.
Russell, thanks for being on Down on the Farm. Look forward to it.
Thank you, Larry. I appreciate you.
I'm with my friend Doug Bass, and you folks know him from Cattleman's Brenham, but we have an announcement to make, and it's going to be something that's good for everybody. Doug, you have just entered into a partnership to purchase a yard that's been very active in South Texas as long as I can remember. Talk to us a little bit about it.
Yes, sir, Mr. Larry. My partners and I, Scotty Sports, Cody Cherney, myself, we've purchased the Columbus Livestock Auction. We are very excited about it. Man, we really like to invite everybody out. Come see us. We're doing a few changes. We're no longer having a Thursday sale. We're moving our sales to Wednesday. We will start selling cattle at 11 a.m. Man, we're just really excited. Want everybody to come see us and just want to let everybody know that we're here to help y'all in any way that we can.
So if you folks have liked the family-owned and operated Cattleman's Brenham, y'all are going to love the new family-owned and operated Cattleman's Columbus Livestock Auction. Doug, tell everybody how to get a hold of you and then remind them of the day change and if we have any receiving pins that are associated with that auction.
Yes, sir. My phone number is 979-877-4454. Call me anytime. You can call the office, 979-732-2622. Like I said, we are changing the day. From Thursday, we're going to start selling on Wednesday, and it'll start at 11 a.m. We will start there on September the 14th. Will be our first sale. We will have a set of receiving pins in Weimar with Mr. Poppy there off I-10. You can reach him 979-732-7289. And we also have a set of pins down in Needville, Texas with Mr. Schrader. Like I said, anything anybody needs anytime, please feel welcome to call us. We're here to help.
I've been on the line with Doug Bass from Cattleman's Columbus Livestock Auction. Of course, they're located out there at 2000 Reese Lane. Their mailing address will remain the same, P.O. Box 1059, Columbus, 78934. We appreciate you giving us the information. We're really glad and we're proud for you and wish you all the luck in the world.
Yes, sir.
Neighbor, let's take a long look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, 361-852-5207. Milo through Corpus in September, Dees plus 90, 1354. Houston, 1354. Progresso, 1408. Yellow corn to Corpus in September, Dees plus 170, 838.5. We'll call Progresso, 868.5. Hard red winter wheat to Houston in September, Dees plus 120, 1013. And we'll call Houston beans September delivery, November less 15, 1371. Neighbor, we had 441 bale of Texas cotton, priced from 107.32 to 109.57. That made the average, looks like it's about 108.45. Neighbor, we ain't average. We're the best darn farm show in 100,000 square miles of the great state of Texas. And why are we the best darn farm show? Because you're the best darn farm show listener. No brag, just fact. Hope you have a grand Friday. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you Saturday morning for the weekly livestock market roundup here on Down on the Farm.